Definition and classification of related parties in UAE corporate tax law. Under UAE corporate tax law, the term related party encompasses individuals or entities with pre-existing relationships, either through ownership, control, or kinship, in the case of individuals. This classification is critical in determining whether transactions between parties require adjustments to ensure compliance with the arm's length principle, preventing tax benefits derived from such relationships. General criteria for related parties. Broadly speaking, two parties are classified as related parties if they share significant ownership, 50% or more, or control over one another. This threshold aligns with international standards, as a 50% ownership typically gives one entity enough influence to direct or affect the operations of another entity. Related party definition based on kinship. Two or more natural persons are classified as related parties if they are connected by kinship up to the 4th degree or through similar affiliation, including adoption or guardianship. This classification is designed to capture close familial relationships that may influence business transactions. The degrees of kinship are defined as follows. 1. First-degree kinship and affiliation. This includes an individual's parents and children. It also includes the parents and children of the individual's spouse. 2. Second-degree kinship and affiliation. Includes an individual's grandparents, grandchildren, and siblings. It also covers the grandparents, grandchildren, and siblings of the individual's spouse. 3. Third-degree kinship and affiliation. Covers great-grandparents, great-grandchildren, uncles, aunts, nieces, and nephews. Extends to the great-grandparents, great-grandchildren, uncles, aunts, nieces, and nephews of the spouse. 4. Fourth-degree kinship and affiliation. This includes great-great-grandparents, great-great-grandchildren, grand-uncles and aunts, grand-nieces and nephews, and first cousins. It also includes similar relationships for the spouse. This extensive family connection acknowledges that transactions among close relatives might influence financial dealings, potentially affecting the taxable base. Related party definition based on ownership and control. 1. A natural person and a juridical person. A natural person and a juridical, legal, entity are deemed related parties if the individual or their related parties hold 50% or more ownership in the entity, either directly or indirectly, or the individual or their related parties control the juridical entity. 2. Two or more juridical persons. Two entities are considered related parties when one entity holds 50% or more ownership in the other entity directly or through related parties, or one entity controls the other, either directly or through related parties, or a third party, either alone or with related parties, owns or controls at least 50% of both entities. Other classifications of related parties. In addition to family and ownership relationships, UAE corporate tax law also considers several other scenarios that give rise to related party classification. Permanent establishments, a person and their permanent establishment, pay, or foreign permanent establishment are regarded as related parties. Unincorporated partnerships, individuals who are partners in the same unincorporated partnership are considered related parties, as partnerships inherently involve shared control and responsibility. Trusts or foundations. A person who is a trustee, founder, settler, or beneficiary of a trust or foundation, as well as the trust or foundation itself, along with any related parties of the trust or foundation, are classified as related parties.